Hey everybody. I'm making another video this week because it's Tuesday and tomorrow morning I am leaving early to drive to Albany, Georgia on my way to, I'm going to be making popcorn while I talk to you, on my way to my silent retreat, during which time I will be off the grid, and I might go off the grid tomorrow and just stay off the grid. That's going to be a little hard for me because I like to be connected, and I like to share, the fun things that I'm doing and the cool things that I'm seeing. But I will still take photos. I'm not sure if I'll take photos. I feel like I need to take photos during the retreat because that would be weird if I didn't take any photos. Because we'll be going on hikes, so not inside where there's people who are trying to be disconnected. But we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I feel like it would be really weird if I came back with no photos of that. But we'll see how it goes. So, but I'm going to turn my phone off. I set a reply to my business email telling people that I was not going to be available. Because usually, even if I'm not available, I'm still kind of available. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm excited. I think it will be very introspective. I'm going to be doing a lot of journaling. And yeah, I think it's going to be really cool. And I'm looking forward to exploring Albany, Georgia, which no one's heard of. You should look it up. I actually stopped over there. Well, I went there. I got an Airbnb there during Irma, and I had Libby with me. And I was going to explore while I was there, but then Irma decided to go in that direction, and I happened to be staying in an Airbnb owned by this 20-something girl. She had bought this. It was a townhouse. And I was staying on the second floor with Libby. And it was great because this one room she hadn't redone yet, so it was dirty. So I'm like, oh, it's great. Libby can, if Libby makes a mess or whatever, it'll be fine. But this house was in a flood zone, and the second floor windows were all painted shut. And I'm trying to explain to this girl, that's very dangerous for you. If there was a fire or anything happened, you really need to. So I tried to, she gave me a screwdriver and a hammer, and I tried to get these windows unstuck, but they were really, really painted stuck. So when Irma started going in that direction, I was really nervous. I'm like, I don't want to be in this house, staying in this bedroom with these windows painted shut. So I ended up getting connected with a friend from Vermont's stepmother who lived up just above Atlanta, and Libby and I went up there, and that was a whole deal. And then we were stuck up there until Irma completely passed because we couldn't drive home through it. Anyway, I had planned to stay in Albany for several days until Irma passed. And I was going to explore. I saw they have a civil rights institute. They have an art museum. But then we had to leave. So I've just kind of had it on my radar. And it's kind of almost halfway between here and Marshall, North Carolina, which is where this place I'm going, which is called the Prama Wellness Institute. And I found good reviews online. I hope it will be COVID safe. They're not requiring people to be vaccinated, but they are asking you to take a home test within so many hours, 72 hours of going. So that's kind of on the honor system. I'm hoping that people who are going to a silent retreat are honest, honest, trustworthy people like myself. So hopefully that all works out well. As on the COVID front, I have not gotten COVID yet, knock on wood, and I would like to keep it that way because I do know people who either got it bad or didn't get it that bad who have long-term health issues that they're dealing with now. And that's the part that really terrifies me. It's very unpredictable, and I would like to continue to avoid it. So I can't get a second booster because I'm not quite 50. Anyway, yeah, so this is your little video that I'm making before I leave, but I'll schedule it for Thursday anyway, since that's when you usually get them. What else? I'm trying to wrap my head around writing. I actually printed out the 11,000 words of one of the books that I've written, and I'm going to try. I don't think I've written this in any of my newsletters yet. I'm going to try writing in notebooks and see how that works, because I can't seem to get past the mental block of sitting down at a computer to write after I've just been sitting down at a computer all day. So I'm bringing a journal with me, I'm bringing a notebook, and I'm gonna see if I can get into a daily habit of at least writing in a notebook. I think honestly the hardest part when I think about it of writing a book for me is putting all the pieces together, because I feel like I have all the pieces for all the books I want to write. It's just organizing them, particularly like a straight memoir. Like I want to write a memoir called Surly Chick, which used to be my alter ego, and even the Brompton Diary is a memoir, and it's already been written in various places, and just the organization part of it is really overwhelming for me. So, but I need to get a plan, and so I'm trying my next tactic. That app that I told you guys about, Habitify, that's going really well, actually. I think that it's going to help me keep on track with like my daily self-care things, like taking a walk, drinking 4 tall glasses of water, 16-ounce glasses of water. That's my popcorn. So I'm really enjoying that app. I highly recommend it. It's $20, but it was totally worth it. So I probably won't be looking at that while I'm at this retreat, though, which is only the retreat's only really like 3 full days and then like maybe a half day on either side. So it's not that long, but it's going to be really structured, and I'm just really looking forward to it. I think I might be in some pain afterwards with all the yoga and sitting, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So I'm taking Libby over to my neighbor's house in the morning. She's gonna have her while I'm gone, and that'll be great for both of them. And Libby's not that much work. Most of it is like the litter box, because her automatic feeder does that job, and she's not too dirty. She's a little dirty, not too bad. This is my Texas ware bowl that was actually on our farm. It's probably, I don't know how old, at least 50 years old. It's one of my favorite possessions from our farm. This was, I don't think it could be our popcorn bowl because it's so small. There was 7 of us. But my mom probably used it for mixing things when she was cooking, maybe like donuts, I don't know. But I love it. I even actually found a smaller one on I think eBay or Etsy, could have been Etsy. So I have another one. I just love them. It's very hard to find Texas wear. Some of you might not even know what Texas wear is, but it's really cool. It's like speckled. I don't even know what it's made of, like Bakelite. It could be made of Bakelite. Probably some of you don't even know what Bakelite is. So here's my popcorn. It's funny because I only use a quarter cup of popcorn, and I use this itty bitty little bowl to cook it on the stovetop in just olive oil. But then when it's done, it like almost fills this bowl. It's weird. And then I just put salt on it. So it's just olive oil and salt. It's so good. That's my dinner tonight, by the way. Although I did have one Kodiak waffle earlier. They have 10 grams of protein in each one. It's kind of incredible. And I had bought some strawberries at the grocery store, and I got three containers of strawberries, and I froze 2 of them. So when I make a frozen waffle, I put, because I can break them apart, so I put a bunch of strawberries on a little plate, and I put them in my microwave, and I microwave them for like a minute or 2, and they get nice and warm and some juices, and then I put those on my waffle too. So that was my dinner tonight, my last meal before I leave. I really hope I can find like a cool restaurant, some cool restaurants in Albany, Georgia, maybe a coffee shop in the morning for breakfast. And my hotel is right on, there's a river downtown. And I picked a room on the 5th floor, and I should be overlooking a park and this river. So I'm really interested to see what that's like, because it's light out really late now, so I'll probably have a good view of that. Yeah, I mean, that's what's going on with me. I feel really good about where I am with all my website projects right now. I agreed to take on the website for the artist enclave in my neighborhood that I joined. So, but I got to a good place even with that. I actually am so happy. There's this plugin that I've used for a very long time, and when I started using it, it was before Gutenberg, which is the new editor, visual editor or whatever, block editor for WordPress. So I would do things sort of by hand. I would hand code the page with the custom fields in it, which you can be very precise when you hand code things, okay? When you use a plugin to visually format things, you're somewhat limited by the limitations of that plugin. But I'm getting better at using the block editor, and I do some like hand programming in it, but I'm actually happy that I've had more projects to use it, because I felt like I was falling behind once they started using the block editor, like old dog new tricks kind of thing. So I had to do a custom post type for the artist enclave, like for each artist page. So they would be uniform, like you put in the artist's name, their description, their website address, their then load photos. And so you get this consistent format, so that when you enter each one, they all show up looking the same, all pretty, all formatted, all wonderful. So I got that part mostly done before I left. So I was hoping to have more free time today, but one of my clients needed something last minute. So I spent a bunch of time doing that, but I was glad I could do it for her. And now I don't have really anything. It's 8 p.m. I don't have anything else to do today, so I'm going to eat this popcorn. I might watch some TV. I'm very behind on the series Blackish. I don't know if you watched that, but it's really cool. I like it. So I might watch some of that. Just like trying to see if there's any things I've forgotten to pack or any last minute things. It's not the end of the world. Like, I hope nobody's gonna show up to this thing and be like fancy. I just brought like leggings because they're like dress comfortably. So I just packed leggings and t-shirts and, you know, yeah, I have no idea because I don't even really, I used to go to yoga once in a while, but I haven't in a while. So it's like, I'm just slumming it. Hopefully that's okay. All right, guys, I think that's it for my update. I actually like this background in my kitchen, so I hope you're enjoying that. All right, yeah, so my next update will be after I'm back, and I will be sharing all of my insights with you. So, have a great Memorial Day weekend. I'm totally gonna miss all Memorial Day weekend activities, which I didn't realize until this week, but I guess it is what it is. So, bye guys.